everybody. Because we know that YouTube Live is temperamental. Look at that. Perfect. All right, guys. How are you today? Happy Friday. We're back to the weekend. As you can see, I've got the girls and the curls. And they're going to be pushed back for this tutorial so you guys can see what we're doing. But I'm just doing a tutorial today. It's going to be really festive and holiday-like, but you can still wear it on any occasion, not just for Christmas. And we're going to try out some fiction products. I think it's the perfect time because Black Friday is next week. So if you want to go shopping, you want to kind of see what something looks like so you can get in and get out, here's a good video for it. So I'm going to put my hair back. Just a nice light clip there. We're going to get straight into this review or tutorial. Okay, got my nice clean face, got my booty blender, got everything I need. We're going to get straight into brows first. I got some Christmas music playing for you guys. So just my normal spiel here, brushing my brows through. I'm going in with my Cella Tantalizing Taupe Cream for the brow. Love this stuff. I'm going to loosen up my brush just a little bit though. A little stiff today. We're going to dip back into this palette. So guys, I just saw on Kevin James Bennett's Instagram that Lisa Eldridge has 3 holiday reds or 3 good red lipsticks she's launching, and I cannot wait to see them. I love red lipstick. It is one of my absolute favorite colors to put on. And Lisa just knows makeup. She knows makeup very well. If you've been liking what you've been seeing at Lancome, she's behind a lot of that too. And I'm ready for lipstick, honey. I love a good red. Love it, love it, love it, love it. So I am so happy to be doing Tutorial Friday today because it is just my comfort and my happy space to get on here and go live and do videos. I really hope you guys do subscribe and watch our YouTube channel. There's some good videos on here, and you know what? It just brings me joy to come on here. I can have the craziest day. Like, I just had a really off day today. And when I get on live with the school and I get to work in my zone, I am so just everything kind of goes away. It's like you leave it at the door. When I close the studio door and I start filming, I can keep all that stuff behind. I don't know. It's just refreshing. I have to get some more of this because I'm going to be running out of it in the real near future. I love this product so much. It's just good stuff. I think I finally got my formula too with the filming with the speaker, because sometimes it just gets so crazy and the sound is all blocked. Like yesterday, we had sound issues and I don't want that happening anymore. And sometimes with live, either responses come in later or no one responds and you don't know if your sound is off because you can't tell. So we're going to start doing sound checks right before filming from now on so we don't have a debacle like yesterday. So when I use my Tantalizing Taupe Brow product, I usually don't even need to do any kind of shaping on my brow. But today I am going to do just a tad bit of it because it just needs a little bit of a tighter arch. So I'm just going to go in with my Fiction Individuals here. And I love these ones because they're sturdy. Like, there's a lot of disposable ones that just are not. They are terrible. They fall into product. Ugh. These are so nice and well put in there that I can do what I gotta do without losing my stick or my applicator. So I'm just using my tan shade in my Amazonian Clay waterproof concealer to just line up my brows a little bit, shape them up a little bit more, or sharpen them, should I say. So I'm working in Lansing this weekend, and I'm kind of excited to kind of take my work away from home and see if I can pull some more creativity out while I'm there. I think that'd be nice if I can. Especially with holiday coming, I just got so many ideas kind of floating around in my head. I can't wait to get them down on a calendar and a piece of paper. And then try them out. Like Connor and I had such a fun challenge video yesterday. And then we came up and then our audience voted on Facebook Live on what kind of challenge we should do next Thursday. And it's going to be so fun. Still makeup related, but a break from like actual makeup product. And we're going to have so much fun. We're actually going to be in the kitchen. So I hope you guys watch it. It's going to be great. And I just love this time of year. This is when you can really get festive every day and no one says anything because holiday season with Christmas starts in November. So you've got 2 months to just be a walking snow globe if you want to. Which just gave me a cool idea as well for some upcoming videos. And yesterday during Challenge Thursday, I came up with a hack you guys might like. It's a nice quick hack too. And it's going to be real nice for you glitter girls out there, glitter guys. I love it. It was a brilliant hack. I don't know why I didn't think of it before. Maybe somebody has tried it, but it was my first time trying the hack, and I was in love with it. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Okay, so I got my brows on the way I wanted to. I kind of want a little fade in the front this time. So just different technique. I love the tantalizing taupe. It is kind of warm on me. So I wish I do have dark hair, so it's fine. So I just brush it through a little bit. And we're good to go. I'm going to start with complexion. I'm going to go in with my same Amazonian Clay waterproof concealer. And I'm just going to go ahead and cover the spots I want to cover before I drop my foundation on. I've got glitter. We had a challenge with glitter yesterday, and I've been seeing it ever since. A heavy-duty face mask will be applied tonight while I'm packing for Lansing and getting everything kind of squared away at the house because I will be out the whole weekend. It's part of my new territory with Tarte. So we're going to check it out. I hope it's a good store. And if it's not, we're going to make it a good store, right? Going in with my Booty Blender. So I never ever get my nails done. And I like my nail tech so much that I think I'm just going to keep going to them. This is my second time getting my nails done in a row in 3 years straight. And I'm just loving the way they look. I think they're so pretty. Let's track Christmas music. I'm so excited for just holiday festivities. I'm going to literally try to make the absolute most of my Christmas this year. Seriously. I already know what tree I want. Some cool decorations. I'm going to gift myself with redecorating my condo. Hopefully in January, I'm going to take a little bit of time off. Kind of get those creative juices really flowing and get caught up on some things I want to do. All right, so I got that on. Now I'm going in with my Face Atelier Ultra Foundation in the shade Caramel here. Love this foundation. It is incredible. It's full coverage, but it still has a nice natural finish. I usually do like a pump and a little mini dot of it because it's enough to cover. I think instead of using my beauty blender, I'm actually going to use a brush. I haven't tried this with a brush yet to see what the finish looks like. I always use my beauty blender when I put the Face Atelier foundation on. But I love this. It is so nice and creamy and just gets the job done. Lately, I've been really just letting my concealer do the job with my makeup. Haven't been trying to use a lot of foundation to compensate. And I'm going in with my Tarte Cosmetics Smoothie Blender. And just giving myself a nice little even finish. I was explaining to a client today that if you can get some nice color correction and even out your skin with your concealer or your foundation, it actually creates a really nice natural radiance to the skin anyway. You don't really need to worry about going 2-3 shades lighter in concealer. I was like, it's a misconception that you have to do that, because if you even out the tone and you color correct, all those natural tones and the lighting around you will hit the face and do the job for you. Then you're not worrying about having to change your concealer a lot in the summer or get another one for when you don't want to be bright like that under the eyes. So, good color correction and just finding a really nice concealer and color and finish can give you anything going. I feel like my face still has a nice center radiance to it. But see how this Face Atelier foundation performs so good. I'm definitely going to link products on our social media post today. Since these are live, you can see what they are when I talk, but if you don't end up watching them, and our channel is kind of small right now, you won't know what I used. So I'll go on our post just in case you catch this later, or tap into our YouTube account. If you want to know what something is and you don't want to sit through a live tutorial, I'll post it on the socials so you guys can know what brands they are. Face Atelier does have some nice shades too, and they also have like color correcting liquids that you can kind of add and tweak your foundation shade, which I absolutely love. So we got the foundation on. It's really pretty, right? Still natural, perfect match. I love their caramel. The honey's a little too pink for me. I try to stay away from honeys for myself. They get really apricot-y on me. But the caramel is nice. It's a nice soft like yellow olive. Really enjoyed that. So I'm just going to lightly set my face now. I'm just going in with because I'm out of my Graftobian powder. I am spent on it. It's done. I'm going to have to pick some up on Black Friday from the store. And I'm just going in with my Tarte Smooth Operator Mini. I like to carry this one in my bag so that I always have a backup powder, because I run through powder so much because I am a oil gal. So the only downfall of this mini one is these two little tiny holes, and they're expecting you to be able to get that powder out of there. I'll be tapping for days. I'm going to start taking the cap off, though. I think it'll just be better. I'm going in with my crown brush here. I'm just going to go and set my face. So wondering what kind of plans everybody has this Friday. I know some people were going out to like early holiday stuff. Today I was helping a lot of people with like fun reds because they're going to like work events. Tree lighting and everything will be coming up soon. Me, I'm going to be home packing to work and trying to organize my film studio a little bit. So that is my Friday plans. Hopefully I can sneak a little bit of book reading in tonight. That will make me really happy because I'm into this several different books I'm really liking right now, and I have not so far been able to pick any of them back up. Okay, so I got my powder on. Going to go in with my current obsession right now for eyeshadow primer, and it is the Angel Eyes by Luscious Cosmetics. This is such a good shadow primer. I have to look it up because I got it off of my BoxyCharm subscription, and I am obsessed. It is really, really nice primer. I just love it. I love the color. There is this white concealer primer from Inglot that I want to pick up as well. The way that picks up other shades and the vibrancy of them. Ugh. This isn't a Christmas list, so this song usually makes me think of summer for some reason. That's because they always use it for summer commercials, I feel like. All right, got my eyes primed. We're gonna do something a little bit different with shadow today. We're not gonna be our standard eye makeup look. We're gonna kind of do just a slight avant-garde, not full-on avant-garde, but we're gonna do something just a little different. I usually do like a downturn crease, something nice and soft. But today I'm feeling something a little bit different. Let me get my disposable as well. I'm gonna have to pick some more of these up because mama is running real low. I made my famous Southern sweet tea last night because I just lately been drinking too much pop, and that's just the truth. So I'm not even gonna lie. So I'm trying to cut back on the pop. And I like dark pop too, so it makes it even worse. So sweet tea it is. The only thing I'm missing is cinnamon sticks. They have been out of cinnamon sticks in the stores. And I'm like, yeah, of course, because Thanksgiving's coming up, but I always put cinnamon sticks in my sweet tea. So when I went to get some, I was just kind of out of luck on that. And sorry, just separating some of these curls because my hair eats itself all the time. Okay, so we're going to do something different. We're going to go in with the Gorgeous Cosmetics palette. We're also going to be using this for blush. You know, I absolutely love to use the big pans for blush. And if you don't know, now you know. So I'm going to show you which one I'm using. This one's nice and pretty, warm and cool kind of pinks and blush tones. Really love the size of the pan. And we are actually going to use this palette today for more so face and not any kind of eyeshadow, believe it or not. We're going to do, like I said, something really different. The only thing I may do is do just an all over flush with this one is, let's see which way they're going across, with Peach Glow here. Just a little flush because, like I said, I really want this to be sort of an avant-garde kind of look. So when I say a flush, it's going to be just a littlest bit of that Peach Glow. Kind of all around. And just down. I think too, like when I was talking about traveling today for work tomorrow, I think it'd be very helpful to be away from my house where I don't want to cuddle with my pets or pop in my refrigerator. I think it'll definitely give me some focus, and I'll have more time to work on some stuff since I'll be closer to my stores because it'll be a hotel. So I'm excited to just get a little bit done. So maybe when I come home that Sunday evening, because I'll be driving back, I can just maybe hop in the bath and wind down when I get back home, right? And get ready for next week's lineup. I want to start putting weekly lineups out too, so that you get a little bit of time to decide what you want to watch. So see, I just did a wash of color here. And that was with the Peach Glow. This is such a pretty palette. And now I'm going to actually go in with me, with my, I think I'm watching too much British TV, you guys. With my Inglot, and I'm going to do it in the Pure Pigment shade number 63. Of course, I'm going to do my Graftobian, mixing in lining liquid here. And we're just going to do a center pop of that. We are not going to do a full-on eyeshadow crease and kind of a bunch of blending today. We're going to do something a little bit different. So I'm going to take my product, as I always do, and just put the littlest bit in the cap, and I mean the tiniest bit. I was going to be so upset if that fell. This don't get you ready for the holiday season. I don't know what will, honey. Take my product out, wet my brush with my mixing liquid. Just pop some on the very center of my lid. Dippity dip. That's all I want. That right there, and I might match it a little bit on the bottom. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all right there. That's all I want. I'm going to take that same thing and same technique that I'm doing my dipping. I'm going to do just the littlest bit underneath the eye right here. Again, not perfect. That's exactly what I want. You see? That's it. That's all. We're literally not going to add anything else to it when it comes to shadow. Now I'm going to go in with my Inglot eyeliner gel, and it's going to be in 79. Really pretty festive red. And we're going to go ahead and give ourselves a wing. And I'm going to take my remaining liquid and go ahead and toss it out so I can put my cap back on. And take my disposable. And I might need a little bit of liquid. To give this a little bit of a replenish, which is what I like about that liner. 1 second. So this is the quietest my cat has been while I film. She is so quiet today. I'm so proud because she usually is under there being fussy and moving and snoring and just weird. It's so funny. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to make a liner. These get really liquidy. So we're going to take our time. I've always loved how the vocal performer on this song uses her voice on this hook. I love the control of her vocal. So I was trying to do a really straight kind of wing on my eye, but the way they dip in the planes of my eye shape make that kind of hard. I always kind of got to do a bit of a curl up. Now, some people have a flatter lid and they can just go straight. Usually not the case for my eye. If I do, I have to extend it really high. So, see, I'm taking my time because I really want to get a nice extension on that wing. I also want to not try to get red all over my hands. Moving real slow, real slow. I do not want a red eyeliner debacle, guys. So whatever I need to clean up, I can with concealer, but we're just gonna let that dry. Let that dry down first. I can sharpen whatever I need to. We might revisit that ink blot too, now that I'm kind of thinking about something I want to do with it. So now that I have my liner the way I want it, we're just going to do some cleanups with our concealer. If we need to revisit it, we will. It's going to go back into my concealer and just do some nice sharpening with that. You gotta be a little bit careful too, of course, because it's red. Clean it up just the slightest bit. If you need to hit it with your booty blender a little bit, you can. This one a little bit sharper, as you can see. This right eye always gives me the blues sometimes, I swear. There we go. So we got that exactly where I want it. We're going to go into some contouring while we let that sit. Put my concealer away. And I always keep my fluffy brush around just in case I need to wipe out any kind of fallout or whatever comes around. She's handy. So we're going to go back into our Gorgeous Cosmetics palette shortly. But first I'm just going to take my Hotel Heiress waterproof matte bronzer from Tarte here. And I'm just going to take my contouring brush and I'm just going to do some contouring. I'm shading down a little, just a little bit for this towards my jawline. Here's a favorite, especially the Mariah Carey version for holiday. I love this contour brush. Now, when you decide to do something just a slight more avant-garde, of course you can sharpen those cheekbones a little bit with some powder if you want to. You just kind of cut into it with the blender because the look is kind of causing for that. You can do that anyway, like if you like a nice sharp contour, even for your everyday. I like more of a natural. Of course, you can go ahead and slap a little bit of powder, line it up, give it that illusion of really sharp line there. Still like mine to merge a little bit for sure. So now we're going to hit up, do a little bit of blush draping. So move these curls behind. And we're going to go back into our Gorgeous Cosmetics palette and just do a tad bit of blush draping. I'm thinking I want to go in with, what do we have here? We've got Warm Glow and we've got Rhubarb. And I think those would be really nice together. If I just kind of layer them a tad bit. So I'm going to go in. These are really pigmented, by the way. I'm going to start here, the lighter. Just going to do a little bit of draping. And keep it real cute. I love me some blush, y'all. Going to the club for Christmas. That's what we doing. Way back when I was 18, 19, and you actually wanted to go to the club for Christmas. Not anymore. Hot cocoa and some board games for me by the fireplace. I love reds though. They tend to just make my eyes super green. So going to go in our rhubarb now. Just do a little bit of draping over here with that. Up top. Just slightly. Not a whole lot. But I love to mix and match and layer blushes. Very fun. Quite enjoy that technique. This is a good holiday playlist. I'm living. Living, y'all. And I think we can even add a little slight peach on top. Just give a little bit on the very top of my cheeks. For some reason, when I hear this, it just makes me want to play like an old Zelda video game. All right, so we got that down. We got our Gorgeous Cosmetics palette. I love every single shade in there. This would be a blush book for me all day long. I love that. We're going to go in with a brand new glitter drop highlighter that I got in my BoxyCharm this month. And it is a new shade from them. And it is called, what did they say? This one, Nova. Look at that. So pretty. These I like to tap on. It can be a little funny to work with. But nobody has mastered their formula for these drops. I'm just going to be honest. So I like to go ahead and pat them into the skin. When I use them. I'm going to put it closer to my temple. Nice little glassy look there off to the side. Just pat it in. They can get a little wonky with beauty blenders because it's just sinking into the sponge. But a good nice little rub and pat into the skin. You can even dust it and kind of blend it up with the tip of your finger a little bit so it's not this harsh glittery line. Do it a little bit more. Bring it up to my temples. Bring it forward a little bit, you know. That's hitting really pretty on the lighting too. Don't ever really contour my nose, so I love to add just a little bit of shine on the bridge. I'm just gonna boop, just like that. Just give a little bit of chin glow, boop the rest here. And give it a soft little spread. To the lip, we're gonna close Nova off. I think Nova's really pretty. I love how she captures in the lighting. I love that it's a nice, soft, pretty golden, like a peachy gold. Really warm, so it's actually complementing my undertone very well. We're gonna go in with a Artist Liquid Matte Lipstick by Makeup Forever. We're gonna use this nice vampy shade in number 505. And I think I have another purpose for our ink blot glitter as well, or loose pigment, should I say, because it's not glitter. But it competes with glitter. That's how nice it is. Alright, so I'm gonna pop this lippy on. I just bought a brand new lip wand. No idea what I've done with it. Brand new. Haven't used it. Love those, especially because I have like palettes in my purse of lipsticks, and you need those wands for that. And I like a good one. So I think it's a Besame palette that I have. We're gonna get a little vampy though. These are the kind of lips that can patch on me sometimes because they're so dark. So we're gonna sit and let that dry for a second. Love to give myself just a little insurance with these more dark, vampy shades. And while we let that dry, we're gonna go in with a Clinique mascara. This is in Portly Plum. These are the limited edition colorful shades. They usually have them sometime once a year, and around the holiday they do little fun colors too. I have to Amazon this, see what they have going on online. So I'm just going in. It's a nice purple mascara. I'm just gonna coat my lashes. I'm going to give them a real good coat too, you know. Just going to use that. And comb them through. People love the Clinique Chubby Lash formula, seriously. This one kind of comes through a little bit better if you can see. I love a mascara that get your roots really good too. Inglot number 63 loose pigment. I'm gonna take just the tiniest bit again of my Graftobian. We're gonna do a little bit of coating and give ourselves a nice little rusty shade. And give ourselves a nice little rusty shade on the lips. Just in the middle there. Just in the middle there. Put your lid back on. Check your teeth. I always do a tooth check there. Don't want to be out here with all the rusty colors on your lips. And that is that. Here's our nice festive, I think a twist on a holiday look. Slightly avant, I think a twist on a holiday look. Slightly avant-garde-ish. We've got our highlight, our blush draping. I think we're good. We're going to let the girls down a little bit. Zhuzh her up some. Got to help them get in the right direction. When your curls make the camera lose focus. And that's it. That's Friday's tutorial. I think it's really fitting too because we have this nice purple background. And that is Friday's tutorial. What I'm going to do is take some photos and I'll actually tag in the products that I use if you're interested, either some of them together or individually. You got it. So here's the look. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a fun time doing holiday looks. Do a little twist on it. Don't always have to do the cranberry, the brown smoky eye. Think outside of the box and enjoy yourself this holiday, guys. And much more to come because we are just getting started with this season. Have a really good weekend, guys. If you're out, be safe. And that is it for me. We will see you guys on the weekly lineup next week. Bye.